Hello, today I'm going to make a program that solves the ice cream module from the game Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. This module does require edge work, so let's get that out of the way. We have 3 batteries and 3 holders, an unlit car indicator, a serial port, and a serial number of 1i3RJ9. The module itself has a name in pink on top, and 5 ice cream flavors, one always being vanilla, we can cycle through. In this module, our customer is Jade and the ice cream flavors we are selling are double chocolate, Neapolitan, raspberry ripple, and cookies and cream. Our goal is to sell the most desired ice cream flavor that the customer isn't allergic to. Let's look at the manual to see how we figure that out. First we need to know the list of popular flavors. We are given 4 different lists that depend on edge work. Reading from right to left, top to bottom, the first statement is there are more lit than unlit indicators. That's not true. There is an empty port plate. This isn't true either. Here is what an empty port plate looks like in case anyone was wondering, since I've never covered it before. Moving on, there are 3 or more batteries. This one is true, so we have to use this list. Based on what we are selling, the list of most to least popular flavors is Neapolitan, cookies and cream, raspberry ripple, and double chocolate. Before we sell anything we need to know what Jade is allergic to. Luckily, we have a table of all the possible customers telling us what the customer is allergic to depending on the last digit in the serial number. Since our customer is Jade and the last digit of the serial number is 9, we get these numbers, 4, 5, and 1. If we look at this part of the manual, we can see that each number corresponds to the ingredient the customer is allergic to. In this case, Jade is allergic to strawberries, cookies, and mint. Let's check if Neapolitan has any of those ingredients. Neapolitan has strawberry flavor, so she can't have that. Cookies and cream has cookies in it, so she can't have that either. Raspberry ripple has vanilla and raspberry. Since she's not allergic to anything in raspberry ripple, we sell that to her. Our new customer is Ashley and we are selling Neapolitan, mint chocolate chip, the classic, and double chocolate. Since we have the same edge work, we are still using this column, but a different row. Ashley's numbers are 3, 6, and 7, which means she is allergic to nuts, cherries, and fruits. Being allergic to fruit means Ashley is also allergic to strawberries and raspberries. So let's add those to the list. We are using the same edge work, so we are using the same list for the flavor hierarchy. The list is Neapolitan, mint chocolate chip, double chocolate, and the classic. She can't have Neapolitan since she's allergic to strawberries. She's not allergic to anything in mint chocolate chip, so there's our answer. Last stage. Our customer is Simon, and we are selling double strawberry, Rocky Road, raspberry ripple, and Neapolitan. Simon's numbers are 7, 3, and 6, which means he's allergic to nuts, fruits, and cherries. Don't forget to add strawberries and raspberries. Our flavor hierarchy is Neapolitan, raspberry ripple, double strawberry, and Rocky Road. He can't have Neapolitan since he's allergic to strawberries. He can't have raspberry ripple since he's allergic to raspberries. He can't have double strawberries because he's allergic to strawberries, and he can't have Rocky Road since he's allergic to nuts. Since Simon is allergic to all of the desired flavors, we are forced to give him vanilla, which is always at the bottom of the tier list and no one is allergic to. Think of it as a last resort. Now to make the UI. I decided to go with a choice box of all the customers' names in alphabetical order at the top and then having 4 choice boxes for the flavors, excluding vanilla since that will always be there. I then made sure the user doesn't put duplicate flavors. On to the actual program. I made an enum for the customer's name. Then found out what they were allergic to by finding out what the customer's numbers were and converting said numbers to ingredients and storing them into an array list. After that, I started working on the flavors. I made an ice cream flavor class that holds 3 fields of data. The first one being an enum that represents the name of the flavor, the second being an array list of the ingredients of said flavor, disregarding the vanilla flavor/ingredient since I figured it would be redundant, and the third field is an int that represents how desired said flavor is. The smaller the number is, the more popular it is. I had to first find which list to use, and then set the int depending on where it was on that list. After, I put all of the flavors into an array list, so I could sort them by most popular to least popular. I then went through the list to see if the customer was allergic to that flavor. I did that by taking the current flavor and going through the ingredients and seeing if any of them were in the array list that held all of the ingredients that the customer was allergic to. If that statement was true, then I would return true, which represents that the customer is allergic to that flavor. If they were, then I would move on to the next flavor. If they weren't, then I would return the name of that flavor. If the customer was allergic to everything in the list of flavors, I would return vanilla. Here's how the program looks.
All available experts, please report to room A9. Emergency cleared. All personnel, please return to your stations.
Thank you for watching.